Well, they're back bright and early. Mark Warburton said, get out there first, and Rangers had an abbreviated team talk. A substitution about to happen as well. We'll get the views of Neil McCann, Neil Lennon and Maurice Johnson after extra time or penalties. Let's rejoin Andy.
These teams met in the League Cup semi-final last season. He scored the winner at Kilmarnock in round 5. Kenny Miller, 36 now, perhaps not suited to extra time.
Certainly played his part though. Wonderful professional, great input into the game.
Well, you might as well get your money's worth. Another half an hour of the Old Firm. Wallace. Foderingham suddenly have Griffiths closing in.
Still looking sharp, Griffiths. Off his mark quickly there to close down Foderingham.
Lee Wallace, the Rangers captain, will take this. He's been around through some traumatic times. Beaton. McGregor. Away by Ball, who's dropped into the back four after Robkin and limped off. Mackay. Sviatchenko looking for McGregor, but Danny Wilson across to just make sure of a throw. Celtic haven't won the Scottish Cup since 2013. Even in the absence of Rangers. Here's Holt. Here's Law. Halliday, who's been here, there and everywhere today. His kind of game. Salalam. Mackay, once again, Wallace is ahead of him. Mackay trying to feed it back to Wallace. Rogic. Rogic for Griffiths. Ball for Zalalem. Wallace. Mackay. Nicky Clark was offside.
Yeah, a bit like Kenny Miller, he wants to play on the shoulder of the last defender, Clark, there, but just gone a bit too early.
McGregor. Roberts to his right. Rogic not giving it up yet. It is a free kick actually for Wallace, a foul by McGregor. Zalalem. Wilson. Ball. Law. Zalalem. Wallace helps it on. Rangers so short of numbers for this semi-final, with Martin Waghorn and Harry Forrester out, and Billy King and Michael O'Halloran cup tied. And of course, if they do get through to the final, Dominic Ball will be suspended. Brown has to see off Mackay. Troy Gordon, a Scottish Cup winner with Hearts a decade ago. And that carries to Griffiths. Really cute backheel for Roberts. Rockets wanted to cross his edge of area. Tierney does deliver. Rangers stayed calm. Tavernier in front of Roberts. It's a Celtic throw. Oh, it's been overruled actually by Craig Thompson.
He's quite right to say it's his decision. It never looks good when the assistant referee says one thing. And to be honest, the assistant referee has the better view. But it's Craig Thompson's game.
Here's Mackay. Barry Mackay! That is spectacular! Rangers hit the front again! 1 foot in the final! And they're on the brink of a notable all-firm victory! Remarkable!
Brilliant finish. Celtic are furious about the throw-in. But look at the execution of this shot. Cuts onto his right-hand side. And the power generated from Mackay here, as well as the accuracy, right into the top corner. Craig Gordon can't get anywhere near it. It's a stunning strike from Mackay.
The man who thought his Rangers career was over when he was loaned out to Morton and Rafe. There's been a first pick this season, but Celtic have a quick free kick now, and they still have a large chunk of extra time in which to respond. Again.
Well, the Celtic players need to get that out of their mind. It was a throw-in, and it might have been given the wrong way, but you've got to defend it.
You wouldn't be surprised if Celtic conjured up something here. It's that kind of game, it's that kind of day. It's that kind of occasion. It's Charlie Mulgrew, but it's rather miserable compared to that wonder goal from Barry Mackay.
Well, if ever someone was going to rise to the occasion, it's Barry Mackay. But look at this. There's a tackle from Beaton. It comes off the Rangers player, clearly.
Brown. McGregor. Celtic fired up, and Beaton fans his route block. And a handball given against Nicky Lowry. Might think himself a little unlucky, but it's another free kick for Celtic.
Yeah, really poor control from Law. You can see it here as it bounces up. I think you would have to say it's accidental. Again, it's another opportunity for Celtic to work the goalkeeper. After that poor attempt from Mulgrew, Lee Griffiths now.
You'll fancy it, no doubt about that. 37 goals this season. Lee Griffiths! It's wide.
Gets over the wall all right, but nowhere near the target.
And Celtic need to bounce back once more in this sizzling semi-final. Mark Warburton's Rangers have the lead again, and you can see what their fans think of that. It's been a long 4 years. Brown, Lustig, McGregor, Beaton. Lustig's cross, away by Ball. Beaton Millie presented it to Mackay. He's got to it, but so is Tierney.
Great fitness levels from Mackay. I mean, he's shown himself to have a bit of genius in him there with that attempted goal right into the top corner, but still full of running.
Barry Mackay scoring with Rangers' first attempt on goal since the 27th minute of the match. And what an attempt it was! I must have thought he would never see the day, Mackay, when he was out on loan for 2 seasons under previous regimes. But it was by far the end of his Rangers story. Here he is again. He has lit up Hampden with that goal. Looking for Nicky Clark now, but it's offside against him.
Well, Celtic have to respond again. Rangers have shown that they're comfortable in possession. They've now retaken the lead.
Mulgrew going long towards Griffiths. Wilson away, but only to Beaton. Wallace away, but only to Brown. Beaton. Rogic. Tavernier was there to meet and greet.
Wanted one extra touch, didn't he, Rogic, to get the shot away.
Mackay. Salalem. Mulgrew closes the door. Mulgrew. Tavernier.
Near Beaton really struggling to shake off a knock that he's picked up.
McGregor. Chance of something happening here. Then again, perhaps not. Getting sacked in the morning is the cry from the Rangers fans taunting Ronnie Dyler. It would be hard to see a way forward for him if Celtic were to lose to their Glasgow rivals here, but they still have time to sort this situation out.
Just wonder whether Beaton will be involved. He's continually feeling his hamstring. Just wonder whether he's got anything left in him.
McGregor. Lustig across. Horner.
Beaton has signalled to the bench that he's finished, he can't continue.
Hard luck near. He's going to have to somehow carry on, but he's really struggling. Roberts delivers. Oh, Foderingham. It's Sviatchenko again. He loves a header in there.
Well, he's been one of the bigger threats for Celtic. Ball into the box, he's the one who meets it time and time again, Sviatchenko.
Sviatchenko's had 4 attempts on goal for Celtic today. Scored their equaliser. They need another one. Tavernier caught napping there by Tierney. It's clever from Rogic. Tierney takes over. Blocked by Halliday. Feels like there's more than one Andy Halliday out there at times. Here's Zalalem. Mackay. Clark can't get to that. Steered away by Sviatchenko. Holt. Tavernier. Hooked away by Brown. Kept in by Law, but not by Tavernier. There'll be one extra minute at the end of this first period of extra time. Rangers ahead for the second time today. They are heading back to the top flight of Scottish football. Are they heading to the Scottish Cup final as well? Tavernier caught there by Roberts, free kick. Wallace. Salalam. Mackay on hand. Salalam for Holt. Oh, that's a little loose. Griffiths now for Rogic. And Celtic advance here. Nope. Law. Halliday returns it to Law. Salalam returns it to Law, but Charlie Mulgrew is going to smack that away. Lustig onto it. McGregor. It's half-time in extra time. Barry Mackay scored the goal of his dreams to give Rangers the edge again in this epic encounter. They are 15 minutes from the final, 15 minutes from seeing off Celtic.
Wow, what a strike, what a strike. Join him in the studio, Neil McCann, Neil Lennon and Maurice Johnston. Mo, what did you make of that first period of extra time?
Well, to be fair, the goal's unbelievable, surreal. He's came inside, he's looked up and he just blasted right into the top corner. And if that's the game winner, the kid's been tremendous the whole game.
Neil Lennon, was it a throw-in in the first place?
Yeah, it was a throw-in, but it should have went to Celtic, obviously. But, you know, the last touch has come off to Vernier. I think the linesman gave it to Celtic and Craig Thompson overruled him. But, you know, he's still got a lot to do. That is a magnificent goal. But, you know, Rangers, for me, have dictated the game. And they're dictating the way Celtic are playing. Celtic have had to adapt, sit in and try and counter-attack. But the lack of pace at the minute in the Celtic team, you know, they're short on the counter-attack. Now, what they need to do is they've got to find something in the next 15 minutes. They've got to find that little bit more energy. Both teams are looking tired. And now it's down to, you know, Celtic really having to find something special now.
How do Rangers see it out, Neil McCann?
Move the ball. Just keep moving the ball. I think they've been exceptional in terms of passing the ball around and keeping possession of it. They have to be brave and continue to be brave. Just keep moving it. Celtic look dead on their feet. Beaton is struggling, so you should be a man up. Use the ball, see the time out, get the game done.
You cannot beat the old firm. Hibernian Lion wait on May the 21st in the William Hill Scottish Cup final. Who's joining them? Let's find out now with Andy and Ian.
Celtic start the second period of extra time, and they are a team in need, in such need. Their need could not be more urgent. What have they got left? They've come back once. Can they do it again? Away by Wilson. As it stands, it will be Hibs against Rangers here in the Scottish Cup final next month. And they've had some good old battles in the Championship. Celtic plotting to change that idea with Charlie Mulgrew. Tierney. Tierney's done really well here. Rogic to the rescue for Celtic. They buy back again. You can't lie down on Derby Day. They haven't. It's Rangers 2, it's Celtic 2 in a compelling contest.
Well, look at Tierney here taking on Law. maybe for the first time in the match, Tierney makes a difference. He doesn't just fire it into the box. I think he picks his teammate out here. He had a quick glance up to assess the situation, and it fell at the feet of Rogic, and he's passed it into the far corner of the net. Yet again, Celtic responded really strongly.
Well, the man whose goal swung the title Celtic's way at Kilmarnock has saved them in the Scottish Cup here.
Well, it was a quick response at the start of the second half. An even quicker response at the start of the second half of extra time from Celtic.
Rogic scoring 36 seconds after the restart. That's the way to do it. 2-2. Beaton having to hobble on. Well, trust Tom Rogic to step forward. He did just that at Rugby Park, and now he's done it at Hampden Park. Celtic's turn to fancy it now. McGregor. Rogic. Griffiths. Still got it across. Roberts! Couldn't find the target as he looked to make amends for his dreadful miss.
Yeah, and in the act of shooting, he's been attacked by cramp as well.
Here's Wallace. Rangers turn to have a go. Mackay must have thought he'd won the tie. Roberts clearly struggling. He's not alone in that Celtic team.
Yeah, some of these players are dead on their feet. Dominic Ball looks to be struggling as well for Rangers. Some of these players really having to dig deep, give everything for their team.
Nicky Clark challenging with Lustig. Brown on hand. Mulgrew. Mulgrew looking here for Griffiths. Wilson intervened. Rogic looking to be the main man again. And he's held on to it. Griffiths. McGregor. Rogic just popped up again! It's forced into the side netting by Fotheringham.
Brilliant from McGregor. A little bit of imagination here as he spots the run from Rogic. Just to dink in. I think it was a first touch that let him down. That allowed Fotheringham to get close and smother it.
It will be Rogic to take the corner. Fell favourably for Tavernier to clear. Zelalem could put Nicky Law on his way. Law. Holt. Oh dear.
Extraordinary decision there from Craig Gordon to punch it.
That was bizarre.
Could have taken that cleanly, surely.
Fotheringham has come an awful long way here. Colliding with Griffiths. Zelalem. Tavernier. It's way over the head of Nicky Clark. Craig Gordon's going to hang on this time. Rogic. Griffiths would have been offside. Well.
clearly fitness is going to play a part in. Just the mental sharpness sometimes goes when you've been at it for so long.
Mulgrew. Rogic. Looks like a man on a mission, but he sent that one to Halliday. Zalalem. Halliday has put in some shift. Tavernier. Law. Zalalem. Law. Wallace. Mackay. It's Wallace. It's dug out by Beaton. High drama, high tension. What next? Barry Mackay trying to work his way through, but he gave it a Beaton. Anything can happen in this Glasgow derby, and it often does. Griffiths shadowed by ball here, but Tavernier on hand. There was nobody really supporting Griffiths. Zalalem. Can't claim a handball against Lustig. Rogic is popping up here and there. Takes over. Fodringham must have forced it away, but it's Griffiths who sends it back in. Cannons off Tavernier. Halliday helped it on to Zalalem. The pendulum is swinging in Glasgow. One way and then the other. Nicky Law. Sviatchenko with a strong and firm challenge.
Oh, he read that well, Sviatchenko.
Tavernier. Feeding Mackay. It's come off Barry Mackay to goal kick.
Well, that was a decent opportunity for Celtic there. Fodringham did well for his club, just keeping it in. Rogic again, the man involved, setting up Callum McGregor. Comfortable save in the end, one you would expect Fodringham to make.
So the seconds tick away. Wallace gave it to McGregor. Looking for Griffiths, but it's read by ball, not that it took much reading in fairness. Clark, Law. Lustig will intervene. Nicky Law moved in on McGregor. Mackay. One back by Roberts, and now Rogic. Well, now Tavernier changed that. Looking at Holt in here. He has done, and that is going to be a corner.
Great effort, running power, fitness from Tavernier. Putting his team on the attack. What have Rangers got from this corner? Normally they've taken short corners. I think this one might just go into the box.
Tavernier takes it. Coming together there. Griffiths and Halliday. Here's Mackay meantime. Wallace looking for that usual pass, but Sviatchenko is going to marshal that behind, and he's been caught anyway by Wallace.
Yeah, he's read a number of those balls really well, Sviatchenko. Just the ball played behind Lustig. And although he's missing the final, he's determined to help his team get there.
Wilson. Wilson offers an apology as we edge ever nearer to a penalty shootout. Tavernier. Wallace. Holt. Dug out by Sviatchenko.
Well, Scott Brown's the one who's struggling out. He just let Holt go there, trying to get a breath for these extra last few minutes.
The only Old Firm penalty shootout was in the Dryborough Cup in 1974. Pre-season curtain raiser. Celtic won it here. Penalties looming large. Tavernier. Law. Zalalem. That's away from Nicky Clark. Could Celtic get an opportunity to move forward here? Tavernier could only help it onto Rogic. Rogic is held back by Halliday. And that's going to be a yellow card for Andy Halliday.
I think he's made a huge difference to Celtic coming on. Halliday knew exactly what he was doing there. Last few minutes of the game, just wanted to deny Rogic a pop-it goal.
Well, Beaton, he can hit them. Mulgrew, he can hit them. Griffiths, he can hit them and looks the favourite.
Well, amazingly, Beaton signalled to the bench before a long time ago that he wanted to come off. Struggling with his hamstring. Made a quick recovery.
Lee Griffiths steps forward. So nearly scored, and it bounced back off Fodringham. You don't get much closer than that.
What a hit from Lee Griffiths. I thought we were about to see an incident like Robert Snodgrass the other night for Hull, hitting the back of the goalkeeper and into the back of the net.
Rogic drills it in. It's bubbling, it's bouncing, it's away by Zalalem. Sviatchenko was trying to sneak in there again. Holt. He was held back surely there by Rogic, a free kick, and will there be one last chance for Rangers to have a go at winning it?
Well, look at Foderingham here. Griffiths concentrating on hitting the target. There's a fair bit of power behind it. And he gets his fingertips onto the bar and the post.
Wilson. Zalalem. Wilson. Holt. Nicky Clark. Got away from Lustig. And Jason Holt tried to latch onto it, but that is a goal kick, and there's going to be no added on time, so we're almost up. That is it. An absorbing extra time. A wonderful goal from Barry Mackay. Thought he won it. He hadn't, because up stepped Tom Rogic. Coming next, an Old Firm penalty shootout.
William Hill, proud sponsors of the Scottish Cup on Sky Sports.
Win thousands of tickets to UEFA Euro 2016. 504 prizes of 4 tickets and £400 to be won. Terms and conditions apply. See promotional packs for details.
This is Sky Broadband with Sky Q. This is the future of entertainment. Only our broadband turns every Sky Q box into a Wi-Fi hotspot, which means you get our strongest signal in even more places around your home and can stream more of what you love. Welcome to the world of fluid viewing. Search Sky Q.
We've all sorts of ideas for sprucing up our home, haven't we, Billy?
Oh, they never stop.
And B&Q, such great value for picking up what we need. Couldn't resist the amazing paint deal I've got on this weekend. A tin of Dulux for just £8.47. Bargain! Oh, I want some of that paint. And there's a Mountfield lawnmower for only £244. Plus, 4 packs of Easy Grow bedding plants for just £10.
Well, what do you think, love?
Oh!
Get to B&Q and let's create more for less.
Step aside with you, comes alive when you take a dive through the holes in my mind. Yeah. So step aside, comes alive. So take a dive through my mind. Yeah. It's getting louder in here. The finest hour in here. Give me Charles, what's the bow? He's got the power to steer.
The all-new Lexus RX. Amazing in motion.
He's an icon of the wealth of our age, and he is a fraud.
When did it become a crime to succeed in this country?
When he falls, he's gonna hit the ground hard.
The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar.
A good matador doesn't kill a fresh bull. You wait until he's been stuck a few times.
You don't know a thing about me. What I've seen. We all need to run.
In Sky Store now.
William Hill, proud sponsors of the Scottish Cup on Sky Sports.
It's the unrivalled William Hill Scottish Cup. The semi-final between the Old Firm has gone to penalty kicks. Craig Thompson. The referee now. Let's eavesdrop. Rangers have won the toss then. Who is going to win the penalty shootout? We're now in uncharted territory. A penalty shootout involving the Old Firm in a major tournament. All the pressure on the players, but I tell you what, you wouldn't be in his shoes at this time, would you? Or his. Let's do general commentators then. For the climax to this stunning Old Firm game is Andy and Ian Crocker.
Well, you just knew these two would take some separating. Maybe it was destiny that they would go the distance. Craig Gordon nipped up the tunnel on full time for a bit of video analysis on Rangers penalty takers. As Foderingham would have done his homework as well. Looks like Andy Halliday is taking the first one.
Well, Halliday scored one last week here against Peterhead. I think he missed one earlier in the season against Livingston.
He's had a terrific game, but that kind of counts for nothing now. There is a job to be done in a penalty shootout between Glasgow's big two. First up, Andy Halliday. Craig Gordon keeping him waiting. It's Halliday, and it's a perfect penalty. He repeats the feat at Hampden Park.
Tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. Confident type of penalty that gives your teammates a bit of confidence that they too can score. Charlie Mulgrew up for Celtic now.
He is next to fill the heat, and the heat is intense. It is Charlie Mulgrew. It is 1-1, and penalties don't come much better than that either.
Yeah, as confident as Andy Halliday. Right into the side netting there for Mulgrew.
James Tavernier has scored 14 goals from right back, a feat also achieved for Rangers in a season by John Gregg, and Sandy Jardine is next to go through the turmoil of a kick like this. Oh, Tavernier has blazed it over, way over, advantage Celtic.
Well, he didn't make the goalkeeper work, he didn't hit the target, that's the worst thing. I mean, a lot of players can miss a penalty, but don't miss it by not hitting the target.
Callum McGregor, next up. The hopes of thousands dependent on these penalty kicks. McGregor. He hits the bar! Would you believe this? Extraordinary. It always is when these two meet.
Yeah, it's just a matter of inches. But again, just too high. He'd sent the goalkeeper the wrong way. And the slight advantage they had is now gone.
Barry Mackay, who scored a screamer at that end early in extra time. You cannot beat this kind of tension. The suspense is intense. Barry Mackay just about scores again at that end. Craig Gordon so close to a save.
It's in the back of the net. He's hit the target, despite the best efforts there of Craig Gordon.
Well, Nick Beaton, who looked like he was toiling with a hamstring problem, is now stepping forward to take a penalty. He somehow seemed to shrug that off in extra time. We've seen him strike a ball cleanly, and the same needs to happen again here for Ronnie Dyler. Beaton taking his time. Beaton scores. Calm, composed.
He let the goalkeeper move, didn't he? Always going down the middle, lifting it a little, letting the goalkeeper move to one side.
Nicky Clark is next to endure what is virtually a form of torture for footballers. It's all right, he can score. Sandy Clark, his dad. Nicky Clark. That is an exceptional save from Craig Gordon. And the pendulum swings towards Celtic now.
Gordon this time getting a better drive. There's a bit of power in it. Last time for his own man to see. But credit Gordon, he got a touch to help it all onto the bar and over.
It's the captain's turn. Scott Brown. And Brown misses as well. Thundering in with a save. And we're effectively at sudden death with a penalty left to the 5.
Well, credit to Foderingham. He goes really early. Scott Brown had made his mind up to put it that side.
The Celtic captain misses. What will the Rangers captain do? Lee Wallace scores superbly, and the pressure now is on Lee Griffiths, the man who's missed 4 penalties this season.
Brilliant from Lee Wallace. I can't think of any greater pressure than Lee Griffiths, who said himself last week that he was off the penalties. He has to score to keep his team in it.
He must have a lot on his mind. Griffiths does score! No 5th penalty miss of the season for Griffiths, and on we go with Gideon Zalem.
Well, you got to hand it to Griffiths. He said last week he didn't want to take any more, but I think circumstances have dictated that he had to step forward. We're now into the territory where we've got players who didn't really want to take one.
19-year-old Gideon Zalem on loan from Arsenal. Zalem with an excellent kick, and Celtic once again have to score. Lustig it'll be.
Brilliant from Zalem, right into the far corner. And the pressure on the takers now for Celtic if Rangers score is absolutely enormous.
If Mikael Lustig doesn't score, Rangers are in the final. It doesn't get any bigger than this. Hit or miss time. Lustig scores, and on we go. On we go.
You could sense the tension, the slow run-up. So many supporters don't like it. Foderingham goes the right way, but it's in the back of the net.
After a long old game, a long old shootout, Nicky Law pressure on Celtic.
No, some of these pressure penalties, real pressure penalties now. First class.
Tom Rogic, the man who saved Celtic with an equaliser. Will he stay a hero or become a villain here? Yes or no? Rogic, he's missed! Derby Day in Glasgow belongs to Rangers! They've beaten Celtic, and quite simply, there is no better feeling than that! And after the last 4 years, Rangers are loving this! The ups and downs of football for Tom Rogic! But on this day of destiny, the day this epic rivalry was renewed, it is Rangers who come out on top. It will be Rangers against Hibs in the 2016 Scottish Cup final. A breathtaking display from Mark Warburton's team today in an old firm classic. And as usual, it's not the taking part that counts, it's just the winning.
It's all about winning. And I think overall you have to look at the way Rangers played today. I thought they were excellent right from the first whistle. Perhaps they deserve it. Of course there was a bit of controversy, but we had so much good play. Players deserve an enormous amount of credit. But in a tight contest, Rangers have got through.
Well, they never fail to deliver, these two. They went the distance, and it's Rangers who triumph. And that will mean so much to them. Patrick Roberts guilty of a glaring, horrible miss, but a lot happened since then. An awful lot. Rangers heading back to the top flight of Scottish football where they belong, and heading through to the Scottish Cup final. Andy Halliday, a Rangers fan who grew up in the shadow of Ibrox. Kenny Miller, who just had to have a say today. He got the ball rolling. It was quite simply a barnstorming Old Firm encounter that really did take our breath away. And I suppose it was inevitable that it just had to go to the very end, to go the distance. And if you don't mind it, Rangers have been through so much over the last 4 years. They'll be staying there a while to milk this moment.
Yeah, I think they will. And I thought the only difference today was the strength and depth. And I thought Celtic had the edge. But somehow, Rangers went toe-to-toe. And at times, they completely outplayed Celtic. And they deserve this victory. And what a job that Mark Warburton has done in such a short space of time. Fabulous for him and his club.
The feel-good factor is back at Rangers Football Club, feeling very good. You just knew that Rangers and Celtic would give us so much today. Everything happens on a day like this. It ends in a 2-2 draw with Rangers winning on penalties. It's Rangers who will return here on Saturday the 21st of May to face some familiar foes of late, Hibs, in the 2016 Scottish Cup final.